Welcome to the Puck Drops Here podcast. I'm your host, John Crawford, along with my brother, Howie. Here for our final off-season episode, Howie. Next week, we start season 3. Or not next week, week after next, we start season 3. Can you believe that?
Yeah, 2 more weeks and we go back to our normal weekly schedule.
Yes. Yeah, boy, that means the season is fast approaching.
It means the season is right upon us.
That's right, and we're going to be through the month of September. We're going to start doing our prediction shows, and so for the starting with episode 1 for the next 6 weeks or so, we'll be doing our divisional predictions and playoff predictions, and finally the Stanley Cup.
I'm already picking Vegas to win it all.
Are you?
Yeah. Even though they won't be in the league next year, but they're just going to award the cup to them.
Yeah. What else has been going on? Yeah, I understand you got a sick pup.
Yeah, the older of the two, not the new one, but the other one. He's got some kind of a bug, so I'm taking him to the vet today. So
poor buddy.
See what's going on there.
Yeah. So what's the latest on your moving? Getting your new studio.
Well, we're moving regardless on the 28th. So what's that? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
2-3 weeks. And as far as the purchase of the condo, that's all up in the air. I have no idea what's going on the buyer's bank side. But we're moving in anyway, so I'll be a squat. I'll be a squatter for a while.
You're gonna move into it without even owning it.
Yep,
that's nice.
Pretty much. Well, my fear is it getting squatters.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just move in regardless, and just go from there. Oh, it'll be interesting. I mean, the longer it gets dragged out, the more money I save. So
yeah, I guess so. That's true.
Yeah, because all I'm going to be paying is the homeowners association fees, and that's it. There's not going to be any mortgage payment or rent payment to the buyers, just the HOA.
Right. Wow. That means your ex will be paying for it.
No, she stopped already paying on the mortgage.
Oh, really? So the bank owns it at this point?
Not yet, no, because they're not. No, because
so nobody owns
they haven't even. Well, she still technically owns it. She still holds the deed, but because short sale, that prevents. Well, it doesn't prevent it. Delays the foreclosure process because it's trying to go through the sale process.
I got you. All right. Hockey news, Howie. You have any?
Biggest news is Patrick Kane.
Yeah, the Patrick Kane thing. What a shame. Who knows how that's going to end up? And the latest for him is... What?
Well, I just... Because I haven't really seen what the full story of it was.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I really question if it's one of those out for money type things.
Yeah.
With whole and stuff.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, part of it, what pisses me off is, okay, you hook up with this guy at a bar or wherever the hell it was, and you agree to go back to his house. What do you expect that he's going to want? I mean, come on.
Right. Well,
It's not, hey, come on over to my house, we'll have a cup of tea, and then I'll bring you home.
all right. Well, regardless of how it turns out, whether it's true or not, I mean, it still hurts him. The latest now is that he and Jonathan Taves were to be on the cover of NHL 16, EA Sports NHL 16, and EA has pulled pulled Patrick Kane from the cover, so now it's just going to be Jonathan Taves.
Right.
So
and I'm curious to see actually not just how it turns out, but how this gets dragged out as far as length, because if it gets dragged out to where they're still going through this at the start of the season, it's going to affect his play, and I think it could possibly linger over into the locker room and affect everyone else.
Right.
To where you have to take that into consideration when you do your predictions.
Right, and it could drag. I mean, look at the Voinov thing; it's still going on.
Right.
The Voinov is still on their roster.
Right. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's weird that when you're doing your predictions that you actually have to take in consideration things outside of the locker room. Like last year, where I based the play on what was going on in Vancouver and San Jose to affect their play, and I was pretty close on both of them.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how this draws out.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be. Do you have anything? Do you have anything else besides?
Not hockey news. No, there's no. I haven't seen any expansion updates or anything. I know they're in phase 2 of it, which is I don't know if we got into that last show or not.
I think
Quebec and Vegas are in phase 2.
Yeah, I think you had mentioned it. But.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I'm hoping that now that they're in this phase 2, that solidifies a spot for Quebec. Yeah, I think we did, because we were talking about divisions.
Yeah,
because they have to realign.
I saw that, and I'm moving into the signings now. First, Jarrett Stoll signed a 1-year deal with the Rangers, so now the Kings don't have him. And Chris Porter signed with Philly from St. Louis. But the one that really was interesting to me was the Matt Cullen signing with Pittsburgh from Nashville. And when I saw that Pittsburgh signed him, I thought, oh, that's pretty good. But then I thought the really strange part about that was how I was going, Matt Cullen's been around forever. I mean, forever. Since Nashville's been around, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so I was looking to see how old he was. He was 38 years old. And, I guess that's a good deal. I don't know. He's 38 years old. And then I was thinking, about other players that are playing next year that are in their late 30s or 40s. Of course, the oldest one we can think of right now is Jaromir Jagr, right? At 43.
Right. 43.
But there's a list of them. So here's my list that I came up with. And these are players that are in their late 30s or early 40s that are playing next year. Jarome Iginla, he's 38. Willie Mitchell is 38. Steven Robidas is 38. Shane Doan is 38.
Doan's been around forever, too.
He's been around forever, too. Dan Boyle is 39. And Patrick Eliash is 39.
Now, of those, Doan is technically the only one who's been with one franchise since he's an original Winnipeg Jet.
Shane Doan?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So he's been with one franchise his entire career.
Well, where'd Chara start?
That's a good question too. Maybe he was already in Boston.
Maybe. I always remember him with Boston, but
let me Google him real quick.
And while he's Googling him, I'm just going to go through what our September schedule is going to be like for the puck drops here. Starting
yes,
on
only Boston.
Only Boston. So
no,
yeah.
Ottawa.
Oh, he started
and the
with
Islanders.
Ottawa. And the Islanders?
He's played with Ottawa and the Islanders.
Really?
He was drafted by the Islanders in 1996.
Wow. See, I can't even picture him there.
No. Neither can I. Yeah, he was with the Islanders from 97 to 2001, and then Ottawa from 2001 to 2006.
Wow. Wow.
I do not recall those seasons.
I don't either. Yeah. So there's quite a list of players that are aging and still playing. That's pretty cool. And then yesterday, I sent you a link to what I think will become the Puck Drops Here new sport. I think we're going to do away with World Team Tennis, and now we have a new one. You want to share?
Yeah, I would agree. I want to push this sport as much as possible. It's huge over in Europe, but there's really no following here from what I've seen as far as watching video of it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it looks pretty big over in Europe. The crowds in Europe, especially during the World Championships, are bigger than what they have at World Team Tennis. So it's, that was interesting. But there is a Team USA.
That's right.
But it is what this is, and we'll post links to the videos that are on YouTube. I highly recommend people go out there and check this out. Push the sport, because I want to see this.
So do I.
I want to see this gain momentum and popularity here. But what it is full equipment. I guess you would call it equipment if you want to. Full contact medieval battles. And these guys are swinging actual swords and axes and maces on each other, beating the crap out of each other. You could see the dents going into their helmets.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
It is a great sport. It is a great sport. We're always looking for new sports. Of course, the other one I liked that I sent you a link for too was the unicycle hockey.
Oh yeah, the unicycle hockey. That was interesting.
If there was just a little bit of more bumping in it, I think it would be good. There's not enough bumping in it.
Yeah, I would never be able to play
Just
that
a little
sport.
bit more contact.
I have enough trouble on a two-wheeled bicycle.
So, yeah, but the medieval battle thing, I'm loving it. Loving it.
I spent most of my night last night at work watching that. That was just, it's awesome.
Isn't it?
But yeah, they do have world championships.
Yeah, and it's like 21 on 21 or something. It starts out like that.
Well, there's a one on they do have 1-on-1, 5-on-5, I believe
12 on 12. Or
12 on
like
12, and then 21, and then 21 on 21.
Right.
They basically they're within the confined space, and they just go at it.
Each other out, and once you fall down, you're out. You can't fall down.
Technically, you're declared dead. Yeah, you're declared dead once you hit the ground, and then you have to remain down. But it is an awesome sport.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. There's some viewage of the battles there on screen somewhere on here, but we'll give you
some links here and maybe a couple links onto the website.
But yeah, I highly recommend go out on YouTube and check this sport out.
Yeah,
and tell your friends about it. I want to see this pushed. I want to see this gain popularity. It's awesome.
It would be fun to play it. It's pretty.
Oh, cool. I think so. Yeah. It's kind of like it's just taking the hockey game out of your hockey game, and then just having just the fights.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah. Except they're using axes and swords.
Yeah, swords and axes and maces. Yeah. It's great. I mean, you can see the dents being taken into the helmets and all.
It's pretty intense.
But yeah, there are like rules and stuff though that you got to abide by and stuff. So it's interesting. It's really cool. Yeah. And I want to see it catch on.
So I think, Howie, I think we're gonna keep it short today.
Because I got to take my dog into the vet here too. Yep.
So we're gonna wrap it up.
Speaking of World Team Tennis, Washington once again are the champions of World Team Tennis. I believe this is their 5th straight title.
Yeah, which they are a dynasty now.
Yeah. So at this point right now, we're going to wave goodbye to World Team Tennis. Sorry, Billie Jean, but it's going to cut it. Maybe you got to implement fights in there. I don't know.
Yeah, bring on the medieval battles now.
Yep, bring on the medieval battles.
So just a reminder that after next week, on August 27th, our Season 3 will begin, and we will begin with the predictions for the Atlantic Division. And so it should be a great Season 3. We've got a lot of stuff planned, and so it should be fun. So with that, we just want to thank all our listeners for watching and listening. Check out our website at www.thepuckdropshere.com. If you've missed any of our episodes, you can go to our podcast page, and you can find our past episodes there on YouTube, and links to iTunes and Stitcher and whatnot. Also, we have a new chat room. We have a chat room page. We haven't really pushed that yet, so check it out.
No, we still got to figure out how that's going to work, how that is going to operate.
Yeah, but we're out there every once in a while. I'm out there, so if you want to just chat, talk about whatever hockey. And there you go.
Medieval battles.
Yeah, medieval battles in our chat room. You can contact us at Jon and Howie at the puckdropshere.com. Also on Twitter at twitter.com at puckdrops. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Google+, of course, YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, and all those others. With that, Howie, we will see you at the beginning of Season 3. We'll see y'all next time. We bid you all adieu.
See ya.